It's Ash from SuperVideos back for another video for The Last of Us on HBO. On this video, we're going to be taking a look at a scene that we saw in the last episode, Season 1, Episode 4, which was setting up the Bloaters' appearance in the TV adaptation. Did you catch it or did you miss it? Stay tuned, we'll be right back to break this down. Alright, as always, before we dive into it, smash the like button, subscribe to join our community, and press the bell to be notified when I upload on the channel. With that said, let's dive right into it. So this is the scene that we're talking about. Harry and Kathleen, the members of the Hunters, they saw the floor as you see it here. So it's basically sinking in. So that's definitely super cool in itself because it just shows you the dangers of being in the outside world and in this type of environment. There's also another great thing that came out of this scene, which I'm going to talk about in my review, but let's talk about how this scene particularly sets up the Bloaters' appearance. Obviously, they didn't do anything about this particular sinkhole, let's just call it. They left it, but they cleared the area. However, they only cleared the Hunters away from the area. And as we saw in the trailer of the next episode, we do know that the Bloaters are going to appear. We do know that Joel is going to scream for Ellie to get out of the way and run. And we do see that Ellie is crawling on the ground trying to get away. And we do see the bloater coming up from the ground as we see here. There's actually a bunch of bloaters. But just to connect these two things together, the setup for the bloaters was the sinkhole. Obviously, the sinkhole is gonna go down, it's gonna sink, and what's down there? It'll be the bloaters. Now, why is there fire everywhere? I'm assuming there's gonna be some sort of an explosion or some sort of a massive fire that's gonna break out, that's gonna lead to the sinkhole going down, and then obviously to the bloaters coming out of the ground and us getting that particular scene that we saw in the trailer. Obviously, if you played the game, you know that the bloaters came in earlier in the game when we were in Billstown. We didn't see that. They skipped over it, but they're going to give it to us here. Now, obviously, it happened a bit differently in the game, so we're going to have to wait and see how this turns out and then compare which version was better. Final thing I do want to mention is I'm going to make a bold prediction here and say that either Perry or Kathleen are going to die by the hands of the bloater. I could be wrong, but there's something that tells me one of them is going to die like that. And the other one is probably either going to die by Joel or Henry. One of the two. But that's pretty much everything I wanted to go through in this video. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, smash the like button, subscribe to join our community, and press the bell to be notified when I upload on the channel. That's it for this video. See you next time for another super video.